Okay, I'm gonna have to delete that one because it was just like 1 second because I realized I had the music on. But like, I can't talk if there's music on. That's retarded. And anyway, I'm on my way to do my last order. I got another one of those. I love those GMT orders. They're awesome. And that was my first thing I had today, and it was $87. And because they were slow, like they were busy, and they said your time is valuable, they said they were gonna give me more money for whatever. It might be $1, it might be $2, but I don't really care. I'm like, extra money is always good. But then, you know, because it took like 30 extra minutes to get out of there, but I was only 20 minutes behind. That's what it looked like to me for delivering. And since I had to take Aiden to work at 2, I decided that I was going to, you know, go ahead and pick his ass up right before the last one. And then, you know, take him to work. And I got him Burger King too, so we ate Burger King real quick. And yeah. And like I said, I took this route because I was pretty desperate. I needed the $80. Like, I needed this money. And because it had apartments, it had 40 to 50 pounds, which was just one cat litter, which was my first trip part. And it was a house, thank God. So I was like, yes. And yeah, it was totally worth it. And it had bulky items, which the bulky items were these huge ass boxes for moving, you know what I mean? Like, the guy's like, will these fit in your car? It's like, yeah, they did, thank God. and that went to a house too, thank God, because it would have been hell to move that to an apartment. Because it took me 3 trips to take it to their place, okay? That's how many boxes there were. And then they had also bubble wrap. But yeah, so I was glad that it was a house. And like I said, it was so easy. But, you know, I was racing as quick as I could, but, you know. But now I'm, like, basically, I was supposed to have delivered it, like, by 1:20 or something. And now it's going to be 2:20. So that's like a whole hour, okay? But that makes sense. It takes me time to get home to get him. Then, you know, then whatever, right? So that's why. And then it's like a, you know, 20, 30-minute drive. I'm going to Pea Ridge. But yeah, this route was cool. It started in Lowell. Basically, I went to Lowell, and then I was in Rogers, then I was in Bentonville, Centerton, basically, and then Little Flock, and then I went home, and now I'm going to Pea Ridge. You know, so it was just perfect. It would have been cool to get it done before, you know. And I didn't know if I should put airplane mode or not, because I know there's people that do this, like. But I think they put it on airplane mode, but I don't understand phones. That's why I was like, should I didn't. I just didn't put start trip. Like, I left it with that last one that I needed to do, and I didn't put start trip. And that's how I did it. And then, so, I mean, I hate to do that. I hope it doesn't affect my thing, but, you know, like I said, 1 hour later than I should have been. And technically, that's actually 40 minutes later because, like I said, I was 20 minutes behind on whatever. So, and considering we got out there 30 minutes late, like literally 30 minutes it took to get that order. So that tells you something. So really, I somehow managed to make up 10 minutes of the time, but that's it. And because it's hard. It really is hard to, like, you know, they've got this route pretty timed. I mean, some people are just better, I guess, but I just, you know, I find like I'm usually like a couple minutes behind what they say because of traffic, and I don't know, maybe you have to give it an apartment, going to the apartment thing, whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know, it just varies. And a lot of times I park on the road, not at the people's houses. So sometimes there is more of a walk. Like I said, having to deliver those boxes. I should have just went, because they did have a circle thing, but I didn't like their driveway that much. So that's why I just parked on the bottom, and then I walked up the damn hill 3 times to deliver those damn boxes. You know? So that takes time, you know? So like, you know, I don't know how much minutes it took, but it still took time. And yeah. So like I said, that you know, that happens sometimes. But anyway, like I said, I really am enjoying joined Spark. I can't believe how much I like it, which is crazy. And I mean, I don't know how much money I'm actually making a day. I wish it was more like the 150 to 200, but I don't really feel like it is. It could be, but I don't know. Like I said, I've been trying to keep tabs of this shit, you know what I mean? But it's hard work, you know? So, oh my God. I've been writing stuff down, you know, to see what I make it, kind of keep out what I make it daily, and stuff like that. And I've decided to give up on the freaking tip thing, you know, like, I took a picture, but I just don't worry about it, because it's like, whenever you get the next day, it's fine, whatever, I don't even give a shit, you know what I mean, because it's just too much. I can see it. It's not like Uber, 1 hour, you can look, it's, you know what I mean, it tells you, it says offer, and then this. It's completely a separate entity. And if you have 3 orders and they have 3 different prices, I don't want to add up each three to equal the total that, you know, I was supposed to get for that trip. It seems like a lot of work. I'm like, I'll give up. If these people cheat me, then they just cheat me. I don't even care at this point. You know what I mean? It's just too much work to keep up with. And most of them aren't going to cheat you, so that's a good thing, you know? I don't even think they're going to up the tip like Uber does, you know, because like I said, there's a lot of times Uber, they up your tip. It's so awesome, you know? And I guess those people that up it, sometimes that makes it for the people that down it, which rarely happens. Like I said, it rarely happens that they don't give you your tip. Like I said, I've had incidents, and I still got the tip, and I was surprised, because like, oh my God, you know, because like you said, shit happens, you know? So you can understand sometimes why someone might be like, okay, you don't deserve a tip, you know, whatever, right? You know, so. And then there's times you're like, how rude, like you actually did the work, you even went beyond sometimes, and, you know, like if you drove it, like I said, one time where that person put the wrong bloody address, and then they took my tip away, and I had to drive like 20 minutes out of my damn way to take it to them. I should have said, fuck you, I'm gonna leave it here where you put the address and whatever, but I don't do that. I usually take it to them. I don't mind driving to go take the order to them, even if it is out of my way, you know? And a lot of times they don't give you extra, you know? They don't, so it's no big deal. But when they take your damn tip away for doing it, it pisses you off, you know what I mean? Like, I can't believe it. You made the mistake and you're gonna take my tip away, you know? Like, that's a jerk move. But yeah, so you know, it's crazy. what you know, you expect and don't expect. So, but like I said, I'm gonna miss my food deliveries, because like I said, we're hardly doing them. But and I guess unfortunately, like, I like working in the Bentonville area for the food delivery, but we are staying in Springdale and stuff, and my husband said he actually prefers to be in that area. He doesn't want to work in Benton County. He wants to work in Fayetteville. So I said, fine. Plus the money is there at nighttime. Like, I hate to say it, but Fayetteville, the restaurants stay open a lot later than in Benton County. Everyone goes to sleep in Benton County. You know, I'm kind of glad about that, because I really hate Dixieland and places like that. There's so, you know, I hate those roads. And because too much traffic, you know, all these people walking across the street, this and that, you know. But oh my God, it's a nightmare, and parking and all that other shit. But shit, what am I doing? Just focus, John. Just focus. But yeah, but I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. So like yesterday, I was like, nope. I stayed out of Bentonville because my husband didn't want to go to Bentonville at all, and I was able to stay in Lowell and Rogers, but you know, and then I told him, okay, fine, I'll just stay in the area after we're done at doing Spark. I'll go ahead and stay in Fayetteville and Springdale. Just kidding, sorry. I really hate it. I like my area. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I plan on eventually maybe doing Spark in my area too, because it's crazy to drive all the way to Springdale to pick up an order to start, you know what I mean? But it's not been too bad doing it. So I don't know. I'm like iffy on that whole thing, like, you know, actually changing zones and shit. But I want to sometimes. Like I said, I want to be able to do my area. Plus, I want to be able to visit people. Like, I was like, I could go to Peerage and shop there and say hi to everybody. I could go to 5260 and go, you know. And I might even do 100. I was like, yeah, I would like to see who's still there. You know, I just saw that one of my managers got promoted to a store manager. So, you know, that's good for her. Congratulations. I did see that on Facebook. So, you know, that is cool. So yeah, it is kind of neat to see. That's what I do. I do follow the Facebook Walmart pages because I love to see old, you know, workers, see who's getting promoted, whatever. You know, it's cool. It's cool. But anyway, that's all I got. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I was watching some of these videos and I was like, oh yeah, I can't believe I hadn't posted one about the Uber time earned by time thing yet. That's how far behind I am. So I was like, oh yeah, that one and this video and that video still hadn't been posted. Oh my goodness, you know. So we're getting to some of the other ones. Like I'm catching up to where I kind of was like bouncing around. So like I said, I'm still in December, but I'm fixing to be in January soon. Like December's getting there. I feel like I got a week or it was 2 weeks, then I'll be in January. And we're in March now. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how that's all going to work out with my whatever. But, you know, I'm hoping I'll catch up some so that I can go back to like I think I'm in February of 2025, like the way ones. But I'm not even watching those right now. I'm just, like I said, I'm kind of focusing on the December, January, February ones for, I guess, near this end here. I don't even, you know. So I'm not too worried about those ones. I'll get to them if I get to them, and if I don't, I don't. But, you know, anyway, so this is it. Like I said, I was telling Aiden about the incentives. I was like, I was bummed I didn't get to get any incentives yesterday because they had a $36 one and a $42 one, and I almost think, oh, they got the drones flying. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Don't look. But oh shit, I love watching those drones. Yeah, I almost think that you get the 6 orders, you get the $36, you get 2 more to make 8, and you get a 42. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and it could be you have to get 8 more. But the way they have it, it looks like there's 2 spots for 2 more orders to get the $42. So I don't understand how that works. And I don't understand that maybe what if they just don't give you the 36 and they go straight for the 42, okay? Maybe that's how it works. Or maybe they just tack on, let's say you get 36 and they tack on whatever to make $12. Is that what it would be? I can't think right now with my brain. So to get the $42, so it turns into $42, I don't know. But I wanted to find out. And I know we're not going to do it already because I had to take that morning route. And that was like I said, it's $80 some. You know what I'm saying? I needed that money and I needed it today, so that really helps me out. So I was like, that's 1 order and I have 5 more to go. Now, and there's no way I can work till after we do this dinner thing later. So I don't know. There's no way. I don't see how I can get 5 orders in the time frame that we'll have me starting at, you know? I don't see us working till like 8 o'clock. So I'm like, and there's no incentives tomorrow. It's like, why isn't there one on Sunday? I was so excited to do these incentives, but like I said, they're just not, it's just not in my favor. What do they call it? I'll go. But the odds be in your favor. Is that how they say it on Hunger Games? I can't even remember anymore. My brain's not working. I was like, the odds are not in my favor at any rate. But one of these days they will be. And shit will get done. Anyway, so I guess I'm signing off here. I just wanted to let you know what's going on. And who knows when you'll see this video, but I'm so excited. Like I said, I think I've really been doing Spark for 3 weeks now. Like this is the 3rd week, you know? And I'm loving it. I am loving it. I can't believe it. I know one day I'll hate it, but it's been so awesome so far. It's been awesome. All right, bye.